Hello guys. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about DoorDash. Income from DoorDash for tax purpose. So if you are a DoorDash driver, you do DoorDash deliveries, this is the tax time. You are going to file your income tax return, and for that you need information related to your earnings from DoorDash. In the past, DoorDash wouldn't give you any tax related or earnings related document, but now you can also request, or in some cases, you are getting DoorDash kind of summary for earnings during the year. I have this example in front of me right now, and I'm going to be talking about this. This is going to be a useful information if you're doing your tax return yourself, or even if you're employing an accountant to do this for you. This is the information that you are going to be using or providing to the accountant for tax purpose. So this is a sample tax report or earnings report from DoorDash to a driver. And obviously, there are a few parts that we have kind of tried to conceal the information. Overall, this is coming from DoorDash, and then there's a filer's tax ID. I'm going to talk about that. And then account number and the filer's profile information, name, and this and that. Before I go into the details, I would really like you guys to subscribe to our channel, and we make sure that we provide you the real practical information which you can use to learn about your trade and also the tax side of the things. We are accountants, and we help self-employed people like yourself file your tax returns. So let's go to this report. And before that, if this is the first year for you especially, you need to understand the relationship between you, your customer, and what is DoorDash Technologies or DoorDash the app doing. So basically, there is someone who needs something from a store, let's say Walmart, and they're ready to pay someone to drive to that place or go to that Walmart, get that product, and deliver it to you. This is what the basic transaction. DoorDash is the app which, number one, connects you with that person. So you are the person who is ready to provide a service, who is ready to go to Walmart, pick up that product, and then deliver it to the person. So DoorDash will connect you, the driver, with the customer. And the second thing that DoorDash is going to do is it's going to facilitate the financial transaction between you, the driver, and the customer. So at the end of the year, DoorDash is going to provide you a summary or a report like this, which will include all the earnings that you did on the DoorDash using the DoorDash app, which is doing the deliveries for different customers and collecting that money and how much that money was, how much DoorDash keeps its own cut out of that transaction, and then transfers the rest of the money to the driver. If you are a delivery driver, you're doing DoorDash, Skip, Uber Eats, this and that. If your income is going over $30,000, that $30,000 is the threshold for supplies of services, right? So if your income is going beyond that amount, this is your obligation to register HST or GST and inform these apps that, hey, I am HST registered now, and you should start charging HST on my services. And if you're now HST registered, you have to take care of two types of tax returns. One is the income tax and benefits return, which everybody does. Other one is going to be the GST HST return. So coming to this report, again, this information could be sent to you through email, or you could get the same information through your app as well, or in this report format. In the first part or the header side, all the DoorDash Technologies and the year 2024 and your profile information. The main part is this, the relevant activity totals, personal services. Okay, so this, they term it as a personal services. And at the end of this report, this is important tax information and is being furnished to the tax authorities of the jurisdictions in which the account holder is a tax resident. So that means that this report is furnished for a specific jurisdiction. So what that means is that this report and the information in this report could vary. If you're in Ontario, if you're in BC, if you're in Alberta, so it could vary. Okay. The main thing is that they have provided this information in 4 quarters. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. This sample guy has worked in all 4 quarters. In the first quarter, this guy has made $156.20, consideration paid or credited. So this is the amount that DoorDash sent to you. So this is the net amount. The fees that DoorDash takes has already been deducted out of this amount. That's why you don't see any fees and commission, because this is a net amount. So this is going to be your earnings from DoorDash for your tax return. Same thing for the second quarter, fourth. So the total for the year is $761.12. Number of activities. So this shows that how many activities you did. So this is the information that you're going to use for your income tax return. If you're doing it yourself, or even if your accountant is doing it, but you know that with this kind of an income, you are a self-employed person and you are able, or you should claim expenses that you incurred, or that you paid for to make this earning. It could relate to your car, it could relate to your phone, it could relate to any other thing that you use to make this income. So make sure that you're reporting this income, as well as the right amount and proportion of the expenses that you can put in as tax deductions on your tax return. And whatever the remainder is, will be the taxable income. I think this is enough information. If you have any questions, feel free to leave us a comment and we'll respond to it. Or you can give us a call or anything. Always there to help you guys. All right, guys, take care. Enjoy the business. See you soon.